So I'm scrolling through YouTube the other day and I see that Nathan Zed has a cereal tier list. Now, you know I gotta chime in with my own opinion. This guy calls himself some kind of cereal expert.
I'm what you would call a cereal connoisseur, all right? Nobody knows it better than me.
You know, I might not be an expert, but you know what I am? A guy who lives and breathes cereal. When I was a kid, I spent 1 year, bro. 1 year eating nothing but cereal. I didn't even have a fruit or vegetable that entire year. I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, we're going to be ranking cereals, obviously. Now, in his video, he was actually eating all of the cereals, but that YouTube money ain't exactly rolling in. So I'm going to go based off memory, and I think that's good enough. So let's begin. Man, some of these I haven't even heard of. Like, what the heck is Gorilla Munch? Who are you, bro? What are you doing here? What are you doing on this cereal tier list? I don't know you. Apple Jacks, they're pretty dog shit, but they're not 100% awful, so I'll put them in C tier. Why not? I love Crunch Berries, bro. This was a childhood favorite of mine. But as I got older, the taste, it just wasn't the same. So I'll give it an A, but not an S. Peanut Butter Crunch, I'm not a big fan of peanut butter and cereal. It's not a good combination to me, unless it's Reese's Puffs. That's like the only exception. But I'm gonna give this a B. Cheerios, there's only two groups of people that should ever enjoy Cheerios. People who are 150 years old and horses. D. Chocolate Cheerios? Now we're talking, but they're still Cheerios, so they're not that good. So they get a B. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, now this is cereal. I don't even like cinnamon and I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It gets a S for cereal. Don't think about it. Are you guys familiar with a concept known as the cornflake paradox? Well, it simply states that Cheerios taste like shit because they're too plain, but for some reason cornflakes taste delicious because they're plain. I love cornflakes, bro. I don't care what anybody says. I like cornflakes over Frosted Flakes. A. Pops? You know, I might have enjoyed this in the 70s. Who the fuck eats Pops? D. Cookie Crisp is very good. I'll put it in A tier. I'm not gonna give it an S simply because they go stale so quick. I remember when I was a kid, bro, if I didn't finish it in a week, they would already be stale. So I give it an A. Cocoa Puffs. The taste was great. The texture, on the other hand, not so great. I like a lot of crunch when I'm eating cereal. Also, these would get soggy so quick, so for that reason, I'm gonna give it I'll give it an A, so nobody kills me. Yo, Count Chocula is like Cocoa Puffs, but with a superior texture, so I give it an S.
Silly rabbit, Count Chocula tastes great!
Man, Frosted Flakes, they're too sweet, bro. Even when I was a kid, I thought they were too sweet. Like, kids who ate Frosted Flakes every morning for breakfast when they were kids all have diabetes now, so B. Fruit Loops, in all honesty, they're not delicious, but you know what is delicious? The nostalgia. Every time I take a spoonful of Fruit Loops, I'm teleported back to a simpler time. A time when I didn't have a bitch ex-wife who wouldn't let me see the kids. Let me see my kids, Linda! A. Frosted Mini Wheats, they taste good, but the frosting melts fast, and then the wheat gets soggy, and then you're left with a bowl of fucking mush. Who wants that? So I gotta give them a C for that reason. Honey Nut Cheerios, I hate these for two reasons. Number one, I hate Cheerios. I think the texture is bad. I think the flavor profile is bad. The honey won't save you. The honey will not save you, Honey Nut Cheerios. And the second thing I hate about Honey Nut Cheerios is they used to have these commercials that made it seem like eating it would cure your fucking high blood pressure and your cholesterol.
I lowered my cholesterol. Hello, my cholesterol's down. I lowered my cholesterol.
Honey Nut Cheerios can help lower your cholesterol.
Hey, it's okay that you're 400 pounds and never exercise and eat McDonald's every day. Just make sure you eat a bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios. Go ahead and inject mayonnaise directly into your arteries, but make sure you eat that bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios and everything will be okay. Well, I'm not buying it just because you got a cute bee as the mascot. Get the fuck out of here. Still okay, though. Not terrible, so B. Lucio's, I've never had these. I don't even think I've seen them at the store, but I'm gonna give it a D just because they made Overwatch into a cereal, bro. Like, what kind of corporate galaxy brain bullshit was that? Chips Ahoy cereal? Ooh, you want to be Cookie Crisp so bad. You'll never be Cookie Crisp. C. Crave is very tasty. I love the filling, bro. I think Crave might be my favorite cereal. Maybe. I don't know. S. Lucky Charms, it is very tasty. I do like the texture of the marshmallows once the milk infiltrates them. The only thing is, I hate their stupid mascot. Oh, they'd have to be Lucky Charms. They'd have to shut up! I hate you! So, I give it an A just because I hate the mascot. Honey Bunches of Oats is absolutely scrumptious. The texture, the variety, the flavors, everything is good. It's not overpowering. It's not too sweet. It's absolutely delicious. So it gets an S for scrumptious. Kicks? Who is eating Kicks, bro? I've never seen a box of Kicks at anybody's house, bro. My dogs won't even eat Kicks, and they eat their own caca. D. Cocoa Pebbles. Do I even need to elaborate, bro? It's an S, 100%. Like the chocolate milk at the end, after you're done eating the cereal, it's almost as good as the cereal itself. It's like 2 treats in one. S tier. Do not debate me on this. Fruity Pebbles are also good, but it's not S. It's definitely not S, but it's still very good, so. Kashi Goleen, what is this, bro? Is this cardboard? It tastes like cardboard. C. Don't eat this unless you haven't pooped in 3 days, because it will get your bowels moving. This is gonna be weird. Some of you might question this, but I honestly really like Raisin Bran, so I'm gonna give it an A, and I'm gonna give Raisin Bran Crunch an S. It's just, I don't know, bro. I can't tell you why it's so delicious, but it is. All right? Do not question me on this one. S. Rice Krispies, it's pretty plain. It's good, you know, in a Rice Krispie treat, but if you just eat them by themselves, it's not great. I'll give them a B. Cocoa Krispies, on the other hand, are very delicious, but not as good as Cocoa Pebbles, which is superior, so I'll put it in the A category, but not the S. Sour Patch Kids cereal, bro. Is this real? I've never seen this, man. It sounds absolutely disgusting, so I have to give it a D, even though I've never had it. I don't care. Trix on its own would be a B tier. It's not that good. I mean, it has the same type of flavor as like Fruit Loops, but a worse texture. Also, the mascot is such a schmuck, bro. I give it a C. Reese's Puffs, again, this is like the only cereal that has peanut butter in it that tastes decent. I'll put it on the same level as Cocoa Puffs, so it gets an A. Wheaties, these used to be good. These used to be good when there was only 3 kinds of cereal around. But at the same time, it doesn't taste disgusting, so I'll give it a C. The s'mores cereal, I don't even know. Do they still make this? I haven't seen it recently, but I like the marshmallows. I like the chocolate. Everything is pretty good about it, man. I think s'mores cereal should get a S for s'mores. Strawberry Frosted Mini Wheats, they're pretty much the same as the regular ones, but the flavor's a little bit better. I do like the strawberry, so I'll give it a B. I'll put it 1 tier above the OG. Honeycomb, man, the commercials when I was a kid made them seem so good, but then when I tried them, I'm like, it's not that good. B. Original Captain Crunch, it's a little bit plain. I'd put it slightly under Crunch Berries, but it still gets an A. Well, I think that's it. The rest I either haven't had or I don't remember what they taste like.